Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. Episode 12 is coming up of season 11. Last episode was spent with the Commonwealth. It turned into a detective story with Eugene trying to figure out what the hell had happened to Stephanie, and then it all being revealed at the end. Incredibly annoying and frustrating for me as the viewer. Don't know about you, but of course, what it's done to Eugene, I mean, I can't even imagine. To go to that length and that amount of effort for what has now been revealed. He was basically a mark. And I remember the first radio conversation that he had with her, and I was questioning at the time, is this wise? Is this going to lead somewhere further down the line where it's all going to go to shit? We're here. The train has arrived. Right, let's carry on. Episode 12.
That's how we started talking. And we talked about everything. Everything and nothing. But then my brother got involved. And he was not happy.
I bet he wasn't.
Apparently someone on an unauthorized radio station has been talking to a rogue community outside of our walls.
Fucking rogue.
Oh, please tell me that you were not about to sneak out to meet some stranger at a rail yard.
What could I say?
Thanks.
Brother caught her beforehand.
I knew I'd crossed a line. And with Hornsby on the prowl, getting out to see you was impossible.
I didn't pick up on that either. Did we see that scene? That's a flashback.
You seem so happy.
That's my man, bitch. Get away from him.
So I kept my head down.
Got news.
Then Hornsby came to see Pamela.
And he was buzzing about you and Alexandria. I never...
What's he planning?
Oh, he's planning something.
The big guy in the orange armor who hates me? That's your brother? You're Stephanie?
There is no Stephanie.
Shouldn't believe any of you at this point.
What was my mother's name?
I'm sorry.
Everything's just lies.
Hello there.
She looks like some battle axe type of politician, doesn't she? She's just got that face for it. That's why they've
Pamela
chosen
Milton.
the actress.
A pleasure.
Self-sustaining ecological community. We have water, solar panels, and a crop system.
Who was the engineer?
I don't recall anyone from intake.
No one, actually.
What'd you do before all this?
Didn't matter.
No. Why don't you lot are so fixated on what everyone did before?
She brought us in.
That was about it.
We'd never met anybody like that before.
You admire her.
Because she couldn't see the wood for the trees.
I mean, she built all this for us.
But it fell.
Yeah, but we always brought it right back.
It fell more than once.
Oh, yeah.
Stay here, man.
I got it.
How did you lose, Deanna?
We had to put her down. Yes.
And a good morning to you too, sir. Okay, let's get into it. So, nothing but water morning of, no food, no solids.
Surgery.
To take out
This is Carl's
tumor.
doing.
Did no one tell you?
Oh.
You're lucky. Some people wait years.
What about his bill?
It's paid up.
You know, like how the old world worked. It's who you know, not what you know, and money and influence gets you to the front of the queue.
How did this happen? Oh, come on, boss. This is good news. Or maybe it's coincidence. Maybe it's a clerical error.
No,
maybe
he's
it's
having a
divine
problem with
intervention.
it.
Either way, don't you think you deserve a little luck?
You're blessed to have this at your doorstep.
To Oceanside. Right, okay. I was like, what house
I heard
was
how
she in the
Oceanside came to
sea?
be. About your battles with the saviors and the whisperers.
We spoke to Maggie Reed, leader of Hilltop. She told us she's not partnered with you all.
No.
We offered Hilltop the same agreement as with Alexandria.
They said.
Always been there for us. We renewed our mutual protection pact, and I'm gonna honor it. If Maggie decides to partner with you, we will too, out of respect for her.
But if she
Otherwise,
doesn't, no deal.
Oceanside's a no.
Yeah.
It looks like we're not prepared.
Looks like you're not prepared. Lance, you know Pamela, all right? I don't.
Is Maggie gonna make this difficult for us?
What are you going to do? Go to war with her?
Fabulous.
You're used to being out in the field, literally. Meet Maggie. This should be interesting.
You must be Maggie.
She looks more like Indiana Jones.
Why do you trust these people?
Shouldn't.
Says we do. But when do I ever? 50,000 people living there. At least 49-9 seem like decent enough folks.
The forward unit picked up a swarm. We have some extra rifles with us. So while they're handling that, Governor Milton proposed that we all go hunting. If you're up for that.
Well, since we're being honest, cards on the table, Maggie. I didn't want to come on this tour. I have thousands of people under my care, and that responsibility keeps me up at night.
With you
Everything
at the top.
costs something.
I know each community has to have a leader. It's the way in which that
You know what I think about at 3 a.m.?
does.
Who can we trust? How do we stay safe? This world belongs to us, not the dead. Meeting all of you, hearing all your stories,
You're wrong with that.
confirmed what I've always believed. And that order needs to be restored.
It's not a
Provide the
natural
future
order
for
what
our
you're
kids.
doing, you bellend.
15, I'm offering you the same thing your mutual protection pact with Oceanside did. Someone who has your back.
Do you know how you know it doesn't? Because no matter what you do, you will become one.
You hungry? Nabila and Jerry left me a buffet.
I don't see anyone with all the resources that they have back at the Commonwealth. Even when we go way back to like the governor, he had some modicum of trying to understand what the world had become. He had Milton, he had a little science lab that were trying to figure stuff out. I know they were going in the completely wrong direction, but still, you telling me, you know, you've got doctors and cancer treatment and everything. There's no scientists looking still into what the fuck's happened, what's turned the world this way, why all of you have it. Not saying you can do anything about the dead that are still walking, but looking into possible research as to how you can stop this infection, whatever it is that populates every single living person now, to eventually die and become a walker or get killed and become a walker. It's the same end result. Even if you look at it like a form of cancer treatment, we've been trying to fight cancer for fucking knows, I don't know what, 80, 90, 100 years? Did they just go, we can't figure it out, fuck it, we'll stop? No. No one seems to be doing that. Yet you're saying you want to restore some sort of natural order to the world? Well, bollocks.
Jerry said you had a checkup today. Anything?
Bit more than that.
Come up?
Yeah.
It's a funny thing.
Yeah. Suddenly I was at the front of the queue.
Told me said I was scheduled for surgery.
Right?
Wait,
He's gonna know.
did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you do?
I didn't.
She did.
My debt was wiped out. It's cheating.
It is cheating.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want you to die? Do you think Pamela? Lesser men have been given more and done nothing with it.
That's
You
what
are
that
not
place
a lesser
offers.
How's the new job going?
Oh, you know,
So you like it here?
we all get to be together and everyone's safe.
Going with the flow.
Didn't think I'd end up basically a cop.
Pretty damn good at everything you do, Rosita.
You're damn good at it because you learned out in the world all the skills that you now
I
have.
do miss home, though. When Alexandria's fixed back up, then
No, it
some
won't.
people have choices, and that's good, you know?
No, it won't.
Eugene, what is it? Spill.
I was thinking about when we first met and how I was lying to you. About who I was, about Washington, D.C., and
We found our home, so going with the flow works, right?
Stephanie isn't missing.
None of it was real.
I saw her. She just broke up with me. She broke up.
All the troopers that came back with us, they're working on reinforcing the water tower right now.
You went hunting with him?
Yeah, it's not much, but it's
More than we've had in weeks.
Hoping this means we can actually get some sleep tonight.
It's giving people hope.
Daryl, how do you know when?
You know what?
When it's time to walk away?
Is that what you want to do?
Hey, Daryl, look what I got.
Oh my God.
Your friend, she like torturing herself out here?
Life's been free.
This place used to be really special. It'll be back up and running. Just watch.
Just don't get too comfortable. The only reason you're out of your armor is because someone thought it'd be good for appearances.
Read between the lines there, Daryl, what he's telling you.
The first time I went to Alexandria, I could see it. The potential. Maggie, do you really believe that Hilltop, as it currently stands, is the best you'll ever have? Imagine
when someone offers you this, I'm sorry, regardless, when someone's offering you all this, any common sense person would go, and you're offering all of this with no conditions, no form of payment, no payment in kind. What's in it for you? I mean, she has actually already said that, you know. All of this just seems a bit too good to be true, right?
and jump on a boat at Oceanside, traveling up the coast. And what's up that coast? Another port town? Have you ever imagined being able to drop your son off for his freshman year at college?
This guy's after being king.
Left face, forward march.
It's all just a show. I'm hoping Maggie is wise enough to see what just happened there.
The hilltop's gone.
Running away for not listening. I was bruised and confused. I figured out a long time ago that I'm not like most folks. I got used to rejection. PDQ, didn't even realize it was rejection some of the times, but when I got here and she didn't
reciprocate,
push me away. Anyway, I never meant to hurt you, Max. How can I make this up to you? Will you allow me to try?
Give the man a chance.
Can I read your novel?
You burn it.
It's good to see you.
Don't have any regret about declining this with what she just witnessed.
Same for you. You need to be careful who you trust.
Yeah, you do.
We know that better than anybody.
You're gonna regret this.
You also have to know when to ask for help. It's harder than it has ever been, and it doesn't have to be. But I can't do this anymore.
Then go. They even brought a temporary tent for her.
It was a worthy effort, Lance.
It's not over.
It's a bold move trying to bring 3 new communities into the fold.
You failed.
I get why something like that would be appealing to you. I'm going to pretend that you were doing this for the good of the Commonwealth, rather than for yourself.
I was doing this for you.
You've been ambitious our whole life.
Yeah, she sees who you are.
Ambition is notoriously hard to reel in, so... if you want to try and make it work, fine.
What did she say about Alexandria?
Everything's fine. Pamela's on board. In fact, we're gonna bring even more people in. Get ready, Aaron.
Boo! What a prick. Right. I did a very extended, long rant and explanation in the last episode as to why I hate this storyline. But the one thing I will say about this episode is Maggie saw it. Just looking around, watching, observing, and I could see it processing and her seeing just what's being masked directly in front of you. And she saw it. But unfortunately, some of her people think that she's turning down help when they do desperately need it. I'm not denying that. But in times of desperation, you don't make a deal with the devil. She made sure she didn't. So where this is going to go now, I don't know. I guess we've got to put up with this bullshit storyline with the Commonwealth. I don't like it. But I'm seeing this show out because we're so close to the end anyway. It just feels like the writing has gone in the direction that it's gone. And it doesn't... For me, it really doesn't feel like The Walking Dead anymore. Since we got into season 11 with a lot of the aspects that they're covering here. You know my thoughts on it already. Anyway, I will be back with 2 episodes again next week. If you do want to watch any of them, all 11 seasons are now available over on Patreon. Just check the link in the description if you want to watch uncut versions. And if I haven't peed you off already, I would appreciate a quick sub to the channel. You know me, I don't hold any punches. I'll tell you exactly how it is. And I will see you for 2 again next week. Take care.